All right, boys, it's lodgepole heifers coming in right now. We got lots of these top replacement heifers. This is pen. I'll announce it to you. The first pen, 809. Now, the heifers have had it all. They've had their Express FP5 with Somnage in their black leg shot, their ivermectin free choice hay, 4.5 pounds a day of oats, and all the minerals they could use, boys. This time, it's the year to breed them. The cow numbers are as low as they've been since 2014. I highly suggest breeding heifers if you got a place to put them. Where do you want to start them and go, boys? A good set of red baldies are like 2,500. 25, 25, 22, 2,000. At 2, need your 2, going to be 2, going to be 2. You got 14, 15, we're on the market. At 15 and now 16, going to be 16, 17, but 17, 18, going to be 18, 18, 7.5, 18. At 18 and a half, going to be half, 18 half. At 18 and a half, you want to half, 18, going to be half. I would take a quarter and a good set. At 18 and a quarter and a half, going to be half, 75 and 19. At 19 and a quarter and a half, 19 and I'm going to be a 19 and a half, 75. At 19 and a half and 75, you want to bet 75. At 19 and a half, 75, oh, you want to bet 75, 1950, 75. Sold them, they're gone. 1950. Snodgrass, your buyer, like your set. No, I don't need it. You can have it if you want it. You keep. You. We'll keep moving, boys. Here's 6 more of these good heifers. Lodgepole again. Reputation time. Ooh, boys, look at here. Fancy red. There's the kind. You can come back with any type of bull you wanted. Charlet, Simmental, Angus, you name it, boys. Here's a set. Everybody likes these good type of heifers like this, and where do you want to start them? And have a look here, boys, at 2,000. At 2, going to be 18, going to be 18, 15, 14, 15. At 14, 15, now 16, now 17, 17, 18, going to be 18, going to be 18, 18. At 17 and a half, 18 and a half, going to be half, 18 and a half. At 1,800 now, you want to, oh, I would take a quarter. At 1,800 and a quarter, what's the internet think? 18 and a quarter. At 1,800, you want to bet a quarter, you want to bet a quarter, 18 and all, going to be 18 and a quarter, you want to bet a quarter, they're all done. At 1,800 and a quarter, you want to bet a quarter, Snodgrass buys the good set, they're gone. 1,800 even. He gets the best, boys. What's his first? Ooh, boys. There's 8. Aren't they fancy, boys? Fed lots of mineral, fellas. They're cycling and ready to go. As good as you'll find them. 2,500. At 25, but now 5 and 2. 2 going to be 2. 22, 2,000. At 2, need your 2. Going to be 2 to 1 of them now. 2 going to be 18. Going to be 18, 15. At 1,500 now. 16 going to be 15, 16. Chris, 16, 17. At 17, 18. Going to be 18. Going to be 18, 17 and a half. At 1,700 and a half. Going to be 1 of them down. 17 and a half. At 17, bit a handy and a half. At the top, Simmental cross. At 17 and a half. 18 and a half. Going to be 18 and a half. 19. At 19 and a half. Going to be a 19 and a quarter. Now half. At 19 and a half, 75. Now 75. Going to be 7,500. You want to bet 75. At 1950, 75. You want to bet 75. Sold the heifers. They're gone. 1950. Snodgrass, your buyer. We're pulling into 812, a little darker, boys. I like these. Look at how wide they are. 1950. You bet. Red Angus and full. Look at those good blazes on them, boys. There's the kind, fellas. They do like a little snip on them in these big cattle, and where do you want to start them? They're done every way. Fed lots of mineral. I'd like 2,500 in this set. At 25, but now 522, going to be 2,000. At 2, need your 2, do you want to bet 2? Going to be 18, going to be 18, it'll be 15, 16. At 16, 17, but now 17, you want to bet 17, going to be 17, Doug. At 17, 18, going to be 18, now 19, going to be 19, going to be 19. At 18 and a half, now 19, 19 and a half. At 19, I'm going to be 19, you want to bet 19 and a quarter. At 19, Doug, do you want to bet a quarter and a half, 19 and a half, 75. At 1950, now 75, I want to bet 75. At 1950, now 75, I want to bet 75. Snodgrass doing the buy. 1950 on a good set. 1950. There's not many of these good ones around, boys. Ooh, look at here, the solid reds and good ones again, boys. I like them. Ready to go. 25, 2,000. This is what I'm talking about. At 2,000, you're going to be 18, going to be 18, going to be 18, 15. At 1,500, and 15, going to be 15, 13, 14. At 1,300, and 14, you want them now, 14, going to be 14, 15. At 1,400 now, 15, going to be 15, going to be 15, 14, 15 on the reds. At 14, 15 now, 16, going to be 16, going to be 15 and a half. At 1,500, you want them to put them on the grass any way you want to go at 15 and a half. At 1,500, you want them to have. How going to be half? Anybody want them to have? 15, 15 and a half. Now 16, 16 Allen, 16, 16 and a half. No, I don't. 16 and a half, 17. At 17 and a half, how going to be at 17 and a half, 18. At 18, how going to be 18, 75. At 17 and a half, now 75. No, at 17 and a half on top, 75. At 17 and a half, now 75, going to be 75. Murray, do you want them at 75? 1750. 1775. Lodgepole heifers, boys, you only get one chance of the year. At 1750 and 75. Sold the heifers up top. Reed, you get them, 1750. Just one. She's in a package, boys. Show heifer time. A little bit sore in her foot. She's tracking good today, boys. The good breeding heifers, we wanted to bring it to your attention. And where do you want to start her? At like 2,500. 22, 2,000. At 2, did you 2, going to be 2, going to be 18, going to be 18 grand, going to be 18, going to be 18, want to now 18, 15, let's start her. 13, 14. At 1,300, been to 14, want to now 14, 15, going to be 15, 14, 15. At 1,400, Doug, do you want to now 15, 16, 17. At 17, now going to be 17, 18, going to be 18, going to be 19, going to be 19, Walker 19. At 18, 19, now 2, going to be 2, 19 and a half, 2. At 2, need 2, going to be 2, 19 and a half, now 2, want to now 2, need 2, need 2. Read you by 1950. Snodgrass gets the good baldy. Oh, you bet. These will milk, boys, and they'll raise the big calves, and you want to sell them, fellas. The time to be beating these heifers. Look at there for Simmental Cross heifers. Where do you want to start them to go? 25. At 25 now, 2 going to be 2, 2 need to give me 2,000. At 2 need to 2 going to be 18, going to be 18, 1,500. Let's go. At 15 now, 16 now, 17, 17, 18 going to be 18, going to be 18, 70 and a half, Chris. At 70 and a half now, 18 going to be 18 and a half, 18 and a half, 19 and a half. At 19 and a half, you want to have, you're not in, Nikki. 19 and a half. At 19, Doug, now 2 need 2 and a half. At 2,000 now, hand you want them down 2 and a quarter. At 2 bid 2 and a quarter. They're hard to find those ones. 2 bid 2 and a quarter. Doug 2 and a quarter. At 2,000 and a quarter half. At 2,000 and a half now 75 bid 75. You want them at 75. At 2,050 all in all out. You want them on the internet. You want them at 75. At 2,050 now 75. I want them at 75. Sold them. They're gone. 2,050. Read you bottom. 2,050. Oh, boys, they don't make them any better. I wish Gerald Wilsey was here today. At 2,500. At 25 now, 2 going to be 2,000, going to be 2, going to be 2, need 2, now 2, 18, 16, 17. At 17, 17, 18, now 19, going to be 19. Doug, I don't have you. At 18, 19, and big and good, you want them at 19, 18 half. Now 19, 19 half. At 19, and I handed down 19 quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter. Doug, do you want them at a quarter? At 1,900, you want them at a quarter. 19, walk them, boys, you want them at a quarter. 19, and all of them in a quarter. Sold them, they're gone, they're gone. 1,900, read you buy again. 1,900 even. Was that those two? Was that the two we just sold?
The 1055 you had. Yeah, that was you just. This is 845.
Oh, boys, and the more they come, the better you like them, fellas. And where do you want to start them and go? 2,000. At 2, need 2, going to be 18, going to be 18, 15. At 1,500 now, 15, want to now 15, 13, 14, 15, 16. At 16, 17, 17, internet going to be 17, 16 half. At 16, now hand, you want them down now 17, 17, you want them at 17 and a half. At 17, 50, you want them 50, 70, now going to be at 70 and a half. Shuck, you're out now 18. At 1800, going to be 18, going to be 18, 7 and a half, now 18, 18, internet, we want them at 18. At 17, 50, 75. At 17, 50, now 75, we want them at 75. At 17, 50, all in all, now 75. Sold the heifer, 1750 on the internet.
Kodiak Acres.
Kodiak Acres. Thank you, Kodiak Acres.
1,700 or 1,750?
1750. Was it 1750? Okay. We're going to be short one on this drag. Something happened to her, Kyle? Something happened to her, boys. We want to make them right. We want to get the good heifers to you. And we're still on these lodgepole heifers, fellas. There is a set and a half. You got to like them, fellas. The time to breed them. I'll tell you what, these heifers are going to make you a lot of money in a few years. The thing's on the move, and where do you want to start them and go? I'd like 25, 22, 2,000. At 2, need 2, going to be 1,500, going to be 15, 13, 14. At 13 and 14, want them, 14, Chris at 40, 13, Doug at 14. At 1,400, 14, want them at 13 and 14, 15. At 14 and 15, want them, 15, going to be 15, 15. At 15, 16 and 16, want them, 16, 17 at 17. At 1,600, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19. At 18 and 19, want them at 18 half, Nicky. At 18, 50, 18 now hand, you want them at half, 18 half. At 1,800, all out here. Do want to half at 1850. Nicky, I don't have you at 1,800. Do want to half 18. Not going to be 1850. Sold them. Gone. Sold them. Snodgrass buys 1,800. Thank you, Lodgepole. You got tremendous cattle. It's a pleasure to handle your good bunch of cattle. Now we're pulling into another herd, fellows. This is Warren and Shelley Sievertson's herd. He's selling his complete heifers. This man usually keeps them back. He sells lots of replacement heifers, fellas. He lost some grass. He's sad about it, but he said he's going to keep his main cows. He's going to let his replacement go. And I'll tell you what, I don't know where you get them, fellas. That last set's was good, but these will walk right with them. They're all home raised. There's no brands. They're Simmental Angus Cross. They've had their Bova Shield Gold 7-way with Somnigen just a week ago. These heifers were going to stay in the herd, but due to pasture shortages and all the replacement heifers, they got to go. He's got to move them, fellas. He's keeping his cow herd. He's selling his replacement heifers. Now these heifers have been pale fed. They're ready to go, fellas. You can turn a bull with them tomorrow. Highly recommended heifers are like 2,500. 25, 2 at 2,000. At 2, need your 2 at 1,800. Going to be 18. The set of the day. 1,800 going to be 18. 15, 16 at 17, 18. You want them at 18 and 19 and 2. Need 2 at 19 and 2. Do you want them at 2 at 19? Doug, do you want them at 2? 19 and a half at 19, 50 at 19. Now a hand. Do you want them at 19 and a half and 2? Need 2. No 2. Need 2 at 19. Give me the 75 at 1950, 75. Do you want them at 75? We'll walk them then at 1950. All numbered. No 75. Want them at 75. 1975. Give me 75. 1960. 1970. 1970. Tyler, let's buy them. 1980. 1980. 1970. 80. 80. Want them at 80? Sold them, Tyler Newsham. 1970. Good heifers. Fellows, in a few years, it'll just be a pleasure to own cattle. There won't be that many around, and they're going to be through the roof. Look at here. Warren, you got great cattle. Fellows, herd health right to the top of it. Heifers that milk, fellas, they've been pale fed. They're quiet. They're easy to handle. Fellas are in there ready to go. And where do you want to start them? What a set there. Who's got 2,500? At 25, 22, 2,000. At 2, need your 2. Going to be 2 in the fancies red. You want them at 2. Need 2. Need 2. At 2,000, want them at 2. At 1,800, going to be 18. I'll give me 1,500, and away we go. At 15, 16, want them 15, and 1,600, going to be 15, 16. At 16 and 17, you want them at 17, 17, 16 half. At 1,600 now a hand, you want them to 1650. At 1,600 now a hand. Doug, what do you think? At 1,600 now a hand, going to be out on the Sievertson's heifers. 16 bid, 16 half, 16 quarter. At 1,600 and a quarter, and a quarter. You want them at a quarter, and a quarter. 16 quarter, 16 and a half. Internet 1650, 1625 50, 1650 75. 1675, Mr. Stauffer. 1675, 17. 1700. 1700. 75, 17. Nicky going to be 17. At 16, 75 and 17 and a quarter. At 17 and a quarter, Murray. At 1725. At 17 quarter and a quarter. You want to take one out? I would do it. 17 and a quarter half. 17 and a half. Nicky, you can tell them on there I'm pulling the one out. If you don't want the 10 or you can leave her in, you can take any one you want out. And I bid 17 and a quarter. 17 and a half. 1750. It's going to take a little bit more because she's got to tell her people on the other end. I don't like this internet neither. 1750. At 1725, 50. Nicky, do you want them at 50? At 1750, 75. At 7. Murray, I'm pulling it out, and now I need 75. No, I need. They got back in, and I'll still pull her out, but I need 1775 on the good Sievertson's heifer. 75, 18. Now, Nikki, 1800. They should be over 2,000. Give me 18. At 75, 18. At 1800, you want them at 18. At 1775 and 18 and a quarter. At 18 quarter, we'll get her out of there. 1800 quarter half. At 18 and a quarter, 18. I'm going to be at 1 and a half. 18 quarter now, 50. At 1825 and 50, Nikki going to be 1850. At 1825 and 51 and 50 going to be 50. What do you think, man? At 1825 and all going to be 50, now 75. At 1875, what about 75? 1850, now 75, what about 75? Just hold them up for a sec, Gerald. 1875, at 1850, 75. Sold them. Internet 1850. Will he take them all? Tell her she'll match those other yellow ones he's got, and I think that's the only reason they wanted to pull the other one out. He'll take them all. Thank you. Well, fellas, we've got some great cattle here today, and it's a pleasure to sell them all. But here's as good a man that's ever been in the Angus business at all. It's Dave Longshore, Bar-E-L. He's got some of the top, best cattle, and these are right out of his herd, fellas. He said he can't keep them all. They got to sell some. Fellas, look at here. I have never seen these black heifers like this as good. You want to put some in your herd, fellas? These are the Longshore heifers. You tell me, I'd like 2,500. The calves out of these, you're going to sell to the guys. You can do whatever you want to do. 18, 19. We're on the market. At 1,800, bid now 19, going to be 19. Come to buy them, 18, 19. At 1,900, 19 and a half, going to be 19, buy them. At 1,900 and a half, 19 and a quarter for you, now half. At 19 and a half and 75, 75, let's do it. At 1950, 75, need 75. 1975 and 2. At 2,000 and 2 in the Longshores, you want them at 2, need 2. At 1975 and 2, going to be 2. Do you want them at 2, need 2? Fellas, you'll wear a pickup out, find them like that. Where are you at? 2,000, now quarter. You know good cattle. 2,000 and a quarter, half. Now 75. Now 21. 21. Buy the blacks, you'll never have reds again. 2,100, believe me. At 21. At 2,100, 2,075, but no, I got black cattle. At 2,100, going to be 1, 2,075, but no one need one. Sold them 2,075. Derek, you bought them. Abraham, another good cattle man. Charge them to Jay. Let Jay pay for them. They will make cows. Already, you betcha. Thank you, Cora, and I didn't read it. All vaccinated right up. These guys are great cattlemen. They're here selling these top heifers, boys. They've had their Tasvax, their Bovashield, their Gold FP5. They've been all the way. They're cycling, no implants, fellas, right out of their herd. A lot of these bulls will be $20,000 to $50,000 sires on these heifers, boys. You're getting generations of top cattle right here. There are no papers, but they're worth a lot of money, these cattle. Where do you want to start them and go? Who's got 3,000? 25. At 2,500, but now 5, going to be 2,000. You want them down to going to be 18. At 1,800, 18, going to be 18. It'll be 1,500, and away we go. At 15, 16. At 1,500 now, 16, want them 15 and 16, going to be 16. At 16, Murray, 15 and 16, going to be 1,600. At 15, 16, want them now, 16, 15 and a half. At 1,500 now, going to be 15 and a half, 16. At 16 and a half, going to be 16. Hand to 17. At 17, 17, want about 17, 16 and a half, 17. At 1,700 to 17, 16 and a half, 75. At 16, 75. Fellas, they're top heifers. Now 17. Now 17. Now 17. A chance you won't get it for. 17 and a quarter. At 17 and a quarter. At 1700 and a quarter and a half. 79, 75. At 17, 75. You don't get a chance at the heifers like this out of those top herds. At 79, 75. At 1750, now 75. What about 75? Snodgrass, what do you think? 1750 on up, now 75. You're made a good buy. 1750. There's the buy right there. Abraham. Landon Cattle buys the good heifers. Boys, they'll make cows. They will make cows. They're done right, fellas. Look at those are the kind you can come back any type of bull you want in these, and they'll plow snow in this weather and raise those big calves, boys. They are top Angus cattle at the best, right out of the Longshore herd. Where do you want to start them? 2,500. At 25, you be the judge. At 2,500, bid now fine. 22, gonna be 2,000. At 2, need your 2, gonna be 2, 1 and now 2, gonna be 18, gonna be 18, gonna be 18, gonna be 15. At 15, 16. At 1,500, now 16, I like them better, boy. Do you want them at 15, 16? At 1,500, now 16, I want them at 16, 15 and a half. At 1,500 now hand, you want to have 15 half, 16. At 1,600 going to be 16, going to be 16 half. At 1,600 now hand, you want to have 16 half. At 1,600 now hand, going to be 16, want to now 50, 16 and a quarter. Now half, 16 and a half, 16 and a half, 75. Now 17, Allen, 17, 17 and a quarter. At 17 and a quarter, half, 17 and a half. At 17 and a quarter, do you want to have 17.50. At 17.25, 51 and now 50 going to be 50. At 17.25, welcome boys, you want to now 50, 17.50. Internet, any action, 17.25, 50. 1,751 and now 50. Abraham buys 17.25. 17.25 going Abraham Land and Cattle. Find his deal. All right, Lazy K Stock Farms right here. Palpated boys, they've had their IBR 8-way ivermectin. Now there's 51 in this group. These heifers were picked out of 350 head of heifers, boys, and they already want to start them. They're the top cut on them and ready to go. You tell me on them, boys. All palpated IBR 8-way ivermectin ready to go. 2,000. 2 and go. At 2,000 going to be 2, going to be 18. Want them to 18, going to be 18, 15. At 1,500 now 15, going to be 15. Want to now 15, going to be 15, 13, 14. At 1,300 been to 14, 13 and a half now 14. Want to now 14. At 13 and a half and 1,400 you want them at 14. At 13, 14 now half 1,400 going to be 14 and a half. At 14 and a half, 15 Murray going to be 15, going to be 15 and a half, 15 half. At 15 and a half, how about a quarter? At 15 and a quarter now half Murray going to be 15 and a half and 75. At 15 and a half and 75 you want them at 75. At 15, 15 now 75, all not going to be 75. 15, 50, 75. 15, 15 all in all, but now 75. Murray Stauffer buys 15.50. Ooh, boys, look at here, 9 coming. Don't have them. We're going too quick. Moving cattle. On the 4th of May, not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after, there's 40 head of pairs. They're purebred Black Angus pairs going to come in here, fellas. It's a herd dispersal. An older gentleman out at Bashaw's got them, and he's selling his complete herd, and they're going to be here on the 4th of May. If you're needing some good cows, I'll tell you what, they are good ones. Right from his heifers, there's some older pairs in there, but there's 40 pairs. 30 of them are purebred Angus cows with their papers. If you want to get started, it's the time to do it. Oh, boys, the set I like. Look at here for a dandy set. There is a set of black heifers as good as you'll find. Where do you want to start them and go? 2,000. At 2, need you 2, going to be 2. Do you want it now? 2, going to be 18, going to be 18, 1,500, and away we go. At 15, want it now? 15, going to be 15, going to be 15, 13, 14. At 1,300 now, 14, want it now? 14, 13, 14. At 1,300 now, 14, want it now? 14, 14, 15. At 1,400 now, 15, want it now? 15, going to be 15, 15. At 1,400 now, 15. Larry, do you want them to have? At 1,400 now, hand, you want them to have? 14 half. At 1,400, bid down, you want them to have? Need to have now? 15, 15, internet, 15. At 14 and a half and 15, 15, internet, 15 half. At 1,500 hand, you want them to have 15 half. At 1,500, what about a hand? You want them to have 15 quarter. At 1,500 and a quarter, you want them to quarter. Abraham, what do you think? At 1,500, Larry, do you want them to quarter? 15 all numbered and a quarter, 15 quarter. At 1,500, 15.25, going to be 25. 1,500 and a quarter, want them to quarter. Internet buys 1,500 even. Internet 504. Go to your Logan James. Thank you, Logan.
You're on this one now.
This 11? Okay, we're pulling into the 11 head. Boy, big stout heifers, eh? 8 1/4. Look at there for heifers. Man, they got the hair. Look at the length in them. The calves they're going to raise. There's a set of heifers. 2,000 in this group. 2 and go. At 2,000, at 2 at 18, now they're going to be 18, 18, and Waterbury 18, 15, away we go. At 15, 13, and 14, and Waterbury 14, 14. At 13 and 14 and 15, now they're going to be 15. At 14 and 15, now Waterbury now 15, going to be 15. Alan, what do you think? At 14, 15, and Waterbury 15, 14 and a half. At 1,400 now half, going to be 14 and a half. At 1,400 now 15, going to be 15 now half. At 1,500 and a half, going to be how about a half? How about a quarter? At 1,500 and a quarter wine cheese, you want about a quarter? At 15, Alan, 15 and a quarter, what's he think? At 15, Alan, you want about a quarter? 15, Alan, and a quarter, 15 and a quarter. At internet's on at 15, I need a quarter, man. At 1,525, going to be 25, you want about 25? 1,500, Alan, and a quarter, you want about a quarter, and I have 15 quarter. Sold the heifers your way, 1,500, Nicky. Same way, Logan James. Good eye, Logan. Ooh, boys, there's a set of good ones. They're big, they're fancy, they're ready to go. Look at those red baldies in there. There's a set of reds, boys. Could have started the sale with them. I'd like 25, 22, 2,000, 2, 18, 1,800, but no 18, going to be 18, 14, 15. At 1,400, but no 15, going to be 15, 1 and now 15, 14, 15. At 15, 16, going to be 15 and now 16, going to be 16, 16. At 1,500 now 16, 16, 1 and now 16, 15, 16. At 1,500 now. What's wrong? You betcha. He needs to see him, boys. You guys got to move around for him. At 1,500 now 16, going to be 15, 16. At 15, I need 16, Murray Stoffer, 16, I'm mid, give me 15 and a half. You're not in. 15 and a half. At 1,500, Murray, you want to have 15 half. At 1,500, bid 15 and a half. You want to need a half? 15 and a half. Now 16. Chris, give me 15.75. Don't let them beat you on them. 15.75. At 15.75. When these bred heifers are bringing 3,500 this fall, at 15.50. 15.75. At 15.50, all of them now 75. You want to bid 75. Well, you bought them, Murray. Good eye. 15.50. Mark a Murray Smith. Or Murray Stoffer. Murray Smith sitting right beside you. We're not going to let you get them. 15.50, they go to Murray Stoffer. Who more of these reds, fellas? Won't they make cows? All palpated and ready to go. 2 and go. At 2,000. At 2, need 2, going to be 2. Do you want it now? 2, going to be 18. Going to be 18. 1,800, be at 18. Going to be 18. 15. 14. 15. At 14, now 15. Now 16. Going to be 15. 16. 15 and a half, Murray. At 1,500 and a half. How going to be a same ranch, same deal. At 1,500 and a half. Going to be a 15 all in, all out. 15 half, quarter. At 1,500 and a quarter, Murray, you're bidding 1,500. Going to be 15 and a quarter, boys. You want it a quarter. At 1,500, bid 15.25. Internet, what do you think? At 1,500, you want it a quarter to quarter. Murray, you want it a quarter? Fill that pasture. There's 12 in there at 1,500. You want them at a quarter? I got to sell them. Now half. 50. Give me the quarter. I need a half. Don't quit on me. Give me 15 and a half. Give me 15.40 for you. 15.40 at 15.25, 40. Murray or Marty, we're back in your dimes if you want in. 15.40 at 15.25. Now 40 could be 40. You want them at 40. 15.40. You're in. Sold them 15.25. Murray Stoffer, your buyer. God, I hate how that does that. Boy, nice and quiet, easy to handle. Good hair on them, dark red, fancy, fancy. Look at that. I like that set as good as any, boys. Who's got 2,000? 2 and go. 18. 15, let's start them. 15, 14, 15. At 1400, 15 want 'em, 15, 14, and 15 going to be 15. At 1400 now 15, 15 going to be 15, 14 half. At 1400 now half, 14 half going to be at Chris 14 and a half. At 1400 now hand you want 'em to have 14.50. At 1400 Larry 14 quarter and a quarter and a quarter, 14 and a quarter. At quarter now half. At 14 and a quarter half internet you want 'em to have 14 quarter half. At 14 and a quarter, 14.50 you want 'em at 50. At 14.25, 50 Murray I need 14.50. Why not? I like them as good. The quality's there at 14.25. 14.50, knocking right on 800 pounds, boys. That's a good buy and a good set of heifers. And I'm only been 14.25. 14.50, Chris. Now 75. 14.75. Internet, what do you think? At 14.50, 75. At 14.50, 75. You want them at 75. You guys are out. At 14.50, 75. You want them at 75. 14.75 the buy of the day. You want them at 75. Chris, you bought them 14.50. Roseth buys them 14.50. Roseth, R-O-E-S. Yeah. How many has he got? But we're under a different. Fellas, here's a set of heifers right here. You bet. These heifers are out of a great commercial herd just west of town here. The Herlica heifers, fellas. These are Brian Herlica's. They're all palpated. They're all home raised. Fellas, they're a great set of heifers right here. Six in the ring. Pardon me? Yeah. All right, fellas, where do you want to start them and go? Look at the length in them, the top in them. Big heifers, good heifers. 2,000. 2 and go. At 2, need your 2, going to be 18, 1,800, going to be 18. Home raised, all their own. At 1,800, 18, going to be 18. 1,500, you want them at 15, going to be 15. At 1,500 to 15, you want them at 15, going to be 15. Who's got 1,500? 1,500. At 1,500, been to 15, I want them at 15, going to be 15, going to be 15, 13. At 1,300, been to 14, 13, and now 14, going to be 14, 14, 13 and a half, 14. At 1,400, now have 14 and a half, going to be at 14 and a half. At 1,400, you want them to have, going to be 14 and a half, boys, the type you want them to have. At 1,400, been down, you want them to have 14 and a quarter, 1,400 and a quarter, now half. At 14 and a half and 75, 14.75 is as cheap as you want to buy them. At 14.50, Tom, you want them at 75. At 14.50, 75, you want them at 75. All palpated, all ready to go, fellas. Home-raised heifers from the Herlicas. And I've been 14.50. 14.75 are we done. At 14.50, 75, I'm going to be 75. At 14.50, all in all, I've been 75. Want them at 75. 14.75, 75. I have sold them your way lane at 14.50. Purdy's buy, 14.50 and good eye. All baldies, home-raised boys, those are going to make a good set. Look at them for black baldy heifers at 2,000 and them. 2,000. Wish Marty Ward was paying here. 2,000. At 2, did you 2 going to be 18, going to be 1,800, going to be 18, 1,500, let's go. 1,500, but 15, going to be 15, one and now 15. At 15, going to be 15, 12, 13. At 1,200 now 13, now 14, going to be 14, 13 and a half, Tom, 13 half, 14. At 1,400 now 14, 14 and a half. At 1,400 and a half, going to be how about a quarter, 14 quarter. At 1,400, you want about a quarter and a quarter, 14 quarter. At 1,400, but a quarter, you want about a quarter. We all done. At 1,400, internet, what do you think a quarter? At 1,400 and a quarter, 10, 20. At 14.20, 30, now 30. You started this, 14.30. At 14.20, now 30, you're going to be 30. 14.30, Tommy, all baldies. Keep them for yourself. At 14.20, 30, you're going to be, you $10 bid guys, 14.20, 30. At 14.20, now 30, you're going to be 30. 14.20, 30. 14.20, 30. At 14.20, now 30, you're going to be 30. Need 30. Lane, you bottom, 14.20. 14.20. Yeah, they just cut you down. Just wear you right out. He's got to go 16. Same deal. Herlick heifers, boys. They're big. They're good. Look at the length in here. All palpated. Ready to go, boys. Make a great set of breeding heifers. Fellas, there's the kind. There is the kind right there. And where do you want to start them to go? 2,000. At 2, going to be 2, all their own rate. 2,000 now, 2 going to be 18, going to be 18, 15. At 1,500 now, 15 going to be 15, 13, 14. At 1,300 now, 14, you want to now 14 internet, you want them at 14, 13 half. At 1,300 bid down, you want them down 13 quarter half. At 13 and a quarter 9, you want them down 13 quarter half. At 13 and a quarter, 13 half and 75, but now 75. At 13.50, 75, you want them at 75, 13.75, hold up. 75, 14, and pull 1. At 1,400, 13.75 and 14, you want them at 14. At 13.75 and 14, you want them at 14, 14 internet. What do you think at 14? At 1,400, you want to marry 14. At 13, does anybody want them at 1,400? I'll take 13.90. At 13.75 and 90, now 90, 13.90. At 13.75 and all in love, 90, 90, 90. Tom, you bought them 13.75, and which one are we after? Which one?
Right there on the rail.
Okay. It's the black one there, guys.
I mean, you're.
Yeah, we got a seller. Seller at the average, boys. All right, sell the heifer, boys. Where do you want to start and go? 1,200, 13. At 1,200, selling you're on the average weight. 1,200, bid now 13, 13. At 1,200, 12.50. At 1,200, bid now going to be at 1,200, 12 and a quarter half. At 12 quarter, 12.50, 1 or 50, 12, 25, 50. At 12, 25 and 50, 1 or now 50, 12, 50. At 12, 25 and 50, are we all done? Going to be 50, 12, 25 and 50. 12, 50. At 12, 25, anybody wanted 50, going to be 12, 25 and all done, bid now 50. Put her in the number ones at 12.25. Ooh, boys, look at here. Look at here. All right, boys, have a look here. And a good set still on the herd. Look at cattle. Where do you want to start them and go? 2018, 15. At 1,500, 15, 1 and 15, 10, 11. At 10, but no 11, 11, 12, but not 12, 12, going to be 12, 13. At 1,200, 13, 12, and I'm going to be at 1,200, quarter half. At 12, half and 75, 75, at 12, 50, 60. At 12, 50, 12, 60, want them now, 50, 60. At 12, 50, 12, 60, boys, you want them now, 60, 12, 50, on them, but now 60. Better heifers than 12, 50, 12, 60. 1260, 1270, 1270, 1280, 1290, 1290, at 1280, 90, bid not 90, to 90, to 1310, at 13, bid not 10, 10, going to be 10, at 1300, bid not 10, to 10, you want to be 10, 10, 20, at 13, 10, and 20, going to be 20, 13, 10, and going to be 20, need 20, 13, 20, Tom, you get them, 13, 10, Shuckburg, same way. All right, boys, look at here. Big, stout heifers here. 8 of them, and they got to weigh 850, fellas. Black heifers in the ring stand, black Innisfail heifers. What a set here. Where did Mr. Smith get to? All right. All their shots, fellas. They've had all their shots. They're home raised. What a tremendous set of black heifers. There is the set at like 2,000. 2 and go. At 2, did you 2 going to be 18, going to be 18, 15, under, what do you think? 13, 14. At 13 and a half now, 14, 14, going to be 14 and a half, going to be 14 half. At 1,400 now, do you want them to have 14 and a quarter? At 1,400 and a quarter, do you want them to quarter? 14, 25. At 1,400 and a quarter, do you want them to quarter? 14 and a quarter, you should be in. At 1,400 and a quarter, Bo, do you want them to quarter? 14 quarter? 1,400. 14 and a quarter. What do you think? 14 and a quarter. I think I would. At 1,425, going to be 25. At 1,400, you want them to quarter half. 14 half, 75. At 75, 15. At 15, 15 want them, 15, 14, and 75, and 1,500 going to be 15, the time to do it. At 1,475, 50 going to be 50, 1,490, 1,490. Now 15, now 15. At 1,500 going to be 1510. At 1,510 going to be 10. The Purdy Ranch buys 1,500 even. All right, we'll pound the boys to you. 708 on them, fellas. Good red baldies.